Good afternoon, everyone. It's Jared Rand, and welcome to the Global Guided Meditation Call for February 11th, 2020, Tuesday, 3 p.m. Eastern. This meditation is going to be a little different. We're going to do a visualization for the planet and the civilization. Something for us to address with ourselves is that our deepest fear is not that we are inadequate. Our deepest fear is that we are powerful beyond measure. It is our light, not our darkness, that frightens us most. We ask ourselves, who am I to be brilliant, gorgeous, talented, and famous? And actually, who are you not to be? You are a child of God. You are playing small. Your playing small does not serve the world. There is nothing enlightened about shrinking so that people won't feel insecure around you. We were born to make manifest the glory of God. That is within us. It's not just in some of us. It's in all of us. And when we let our own light shine, we unconsciously give other people permission to do the same. And as we are liberated from our own fear, our presence automatically liberates others. That was well put by Marianne Williamson. You know, there's a lot of things that we are discovering of and about ourselves. And the more we embrace who and what we are, the more we can affect major shifts and changes. And one of them is we must be having some kind of issues. So if anybody has some issues on the call today, they're evidently experiencing some kind of technical difficulties, I guess. So we all choose love, and it really is our mission here to effect a major change and shift as we're doing. And we all know that we have all the assistance that we could possibly ask for. Each and every one of these global guided meditation calls is involving trillions, massive numbers of others part of source creation from everywhere. And we do it every day so that it reminds us more and more to embrace this understanding. It isn't just that we're calling them, it is that they are. It's like we are. And when we do this collectively, millions of us, what happens is that even one of us, they will respond. And as long as we set the frequency that we move into and that of our God within, then they too are harmonized at that frequency, because we all know that they cannot, if they are in the low dark matter frequencies or the low survival matter frequencies, they can't. They just can't. They can't keep form. Their frequency deteriorates and falls away. So this is so important. It's like on this planet, and this is other civilizations, it's not just ours, that we come to an understanding that we are everything. We're literally everything. We're not something, we're everything. And it means that it is up to us, it is our decision, in our own way, in our own direction, to embrace that of which we are. It's the understanding that we literally embrace that we are all gods, that we're children of the source of creation, and that we are omnipotently powerful beings who haven't even begun to exercise that which we are. And this isn't, of course, this is not from the ego mind, this is from the heart mind, that we reach out to each other, that we assist, and that we basically end the low dark matter frequencies existence with this planet. This isn't an affront. It isn't any form of conflict. It is an intent with deep eternal love. And so that's the only way that we can eliminate any of the low dark matter frequencies, period. And as we are in, many of us are in fifth density, we have a much better understanding from a point of view as we are outside of a heavier density, a third density, third dimension. And so we're able to affect a shift. And the shift is to increase the vibrational frequency as a collective consciousness, as part of which we are, to a much higher level. And this is in knowing who and what we are, and this has been our journey to date so far, is to discover the glory that each and every one of us are. And we truly are. There is no debating it. The only thing that we do with each other, with ourselves first, is that we begin to, we shadow and we murk up who and what we are by the influences while we're in physical form. And so we really are misguided and misdirected and miseducated and mistaught about many things. Not saying everything, but I would say the majority of things. And the reason, that happens because all we have to do is look around us on this planet, and we can tell, and we can see. Some of us are victims of it. Some of us are bystanders. Some of us are participants. So it takes every angle, but we are the creators. We created everything. We, all of us, have created it all. And then, but what do we say about, off-worlders, those who are, who did not, or who are not living here permanently? Civilizations from other planets, other star systems, other galaxies. And so, what about them? Didn't they help create it? Well, actually, it's the civilization that is bound here on this planet. It's also the civilizations inside the planet. It's also the civilizations who are in a different light spectrum in our atmosphere. So it just goes on and on and on. So it's a participation of the collective consciousness, we'll put it that way. And we shift and change things. So just think of this, understand this, and I said this before, everything that each of us think about, every thought, if we don't know what we're doing and we are lost in the murkiness of the physicality of this world, then we will be constantly creating things that we are unconsciously aware of. You see? And we do it 24/7. It never ends. It is a constant. So, when we effectively intend things, when we intend for ourselves that this is the way I choose to go, this is who I am, and I love who I am, I embrace that, and I love the God within me. And just by saying those words to yourself, you will feel a shift in the vibrational frequency of that which you are. And you will begin to expand yourself in the understanding that there is really nothing that stands in your way of creating whatever you desire for yourself and for the rest of the civilization. Except you. It's always been the way, except you. And when you understand that, and you begin to interact with yourself on a loving basis, always, in gentleness and kindness, you will begin to understand that I am in my own way, and it's time for me to step out of my own way. And it's time for my ego mind to take a back seat. So, this is a frequency shift in this meditation. And we've called upon several times we have the archangels, the cherubim, the seraphim, the archetypes, all of them. We know that they vibrate at a different frequency. This is why we don't see, every day like we see each other. That's changing because we're shifting the very fabric of the frequencies, period, into a higher and higher level. Each one of these meditations is affecting that change, and it has a long-term effect. It isn't short-term, because we keep doing this every day, every single day, and every single one of these meditations is a different energy. It's a different higher frequency. And it continues to do this and expands. We have people listening to these meditations in every language all over the planet. They're accessing them on YouTube. They're accessing them off the site. They're accessing them from through other people. This is continually expanding. And it is supposed to. And it isn't about counting how many. And even though I announce how many, estimate from the reports I get of how many people are participating, that's fine. It has nothing to do with the fact that we are all one, and we are all together, and we are part of the collective consciousness of this planet, Earth, Gaia. And we are shifting the very frequencies that have been in low survival matter frequencies into a higher, deep, eternal love frequencies. It's because that's all every one of us are inside these bodies as gods of a magnificent creation of the highest of perfection that you could possibly create through source creation. The ascended masters, Kuan Yin, Maitreya, Buddha, Lakshmi, Ganesh, Gaia, Saint Germain, Sananda, Jesus, El Morya, Abundancia, Pell, and Thought. There are many, 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 and they're all here. We're all together. See, if we're all one, and we are, we're always connected. All we have to do is intend the awareness of the connection. So this is why we verbally state it, as well as the archangels, as well as all the light energy beings and all that there is, ever has been, ever will be, ever beyond, and forever, as well as all the light energy beings who decide to take form on, in, above, and below this planet in each meditation, in each now that we do these meditations, and the trillions and gigaplexes from every place of creation, from everywhere. They all converge here with this planet. This is a massive group gathering of source creation, focused on shifting this planet and this civilization. There is nothing that can supersede or do better. Nothing. So we're all gathered. And what we do is we visualize a tower. And the tower is a crystal. It's a crystalline light tower. And it has colors that we don't have on this planet. And I want you all to visualize it in your own way, through your heart mind. And this crystalline tower is vaulted, and it goes all the way up through the atmosphere. It literally goes all the way up past the International Space Station. It literally goes all the way up into the sacredness of space. And it's just one. It's one. It connects both the etherical energies of source creation to the gods within each and every one of us. So we're all one, all right? And we're all one with the crystalline tower, the column. And it has multitudes of colors. It has the emerald green flaming healing light of Archangel Raphael. It has the purple, violet blue flaming light of Archangel Michael. It has the white fire. It has the purple transmuting flame. It has the violet ray. It has the golden white pink light of source creation, prime source creator God, Mother, Father, God. It's the whole family, all gathered, all one, all love, of the highest frequencies generating and vibrating right in this now, right with this planet, Earth Gaia. And the other colors are not recognizable because we have not seen them here on this planet, on the surface of this planet, for a very long time. This is why they seem foreign to us. The vibrancy of the colors compared to the colors on the surface of this planet, they pale in comparison to these colors that are made within the column, the crystalline light tower. And we are amazed at these colors because they are so vibrant, so deep, and so expansive. Their color images and glows on everything and transforms. So you see a rainbow, those colors pale in comparison to the colors that are actually making up, it's their frequencies that are making up this crystalline light tower. All of our meditations to date are fused in this tower. We have our sphere that sits on top of the tower. Our meditative sphere that we created 2 years ago, tomorrow. It'll be our 2-year anniversary tomorrow. And so all of our meditations, hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of them, are contained within the sphere, and we are literally surrounding the crystalline light tower, and we're all arm in arm, hand in hand, literally. And all of this frequency, all of the low dark matter frequencies are being disintegrated. They can't hold themselves. They can't hold themselves together. They can't keep form, which means that those affected by the lower dark matter frequencies are no longer going to be affected by it. Now, are they consciously aware of this? Maybe a few will be, but I believe that the majority of them will not be consciously. Unconsciously, this will take place. Is this an invasion? No, it's not. Of them, no. It is an openness on the entire blanket of the high frequency of source creation. We are lifting the entire civilization. Good, bad, and different, doesn't make any difference. And so as we're gathered and we've created this crystalline light tower, and we're all arm in arm, hand in hand, we're talking about the archangels, we're talking about descended masters, we're talking about all the light energy beings, we're talking about the off-worlders, we're talking about the Pleiadians, the Syrians, the Andromedans, the Arcturians, and many, many more. We're talking about Agartha, we're talking about Hollow Earth, we're talking about Inner Earth, we're talking about Beneath Earth, all the civilizations, we're talking about the Saturnians, we're talking about everybody. Collectively, right? We're talking about the Council of Nine. We're talking about everyone. Doesn't matter what type of humanoid body that their God is contained in. We're talking about everyone, all of us, all source creation, gathered here at this planet, in this now, in this circle of light, in this meditation. So the visualization through your heart mind, you see these vibrant colors. Literally, just brilliantly shining off of this crystalline light tower. And we are all of our gods are literally connected to the crystalline light tower. The crystalline light tower is the representation and is receiving source creation. Source creation. That which created us. The highest frequency, the highest power, and all that there is, ever has been, ever will be, ever beyond, and forever. And our intent here, as it begins to shower a cascading field around the planet, around the solar system, and we're talking 70, 80, 90, 100 some planets, all cascading around, engulfing all, concentrating on this Earth Gaia to literally dismiss dark, low matter frequencies, low matter survival frequencies, transforming into a deep, eternal love and a highest of deepest, deepest, deepest gratitudes. Picture this color, this vibrance, this brilliance expanding out. And it literally is saturating everything, all life on and above and below this planet Earth Gaia, all life on all the planets in our solar system. And watch as it floods. It's like a cascading. It's almost like a sparkler that you light. And the sparkler is cascading from the top down with these multitude of vibrant colors and high frequencies. And it's just softly flooding the planet. And all the inhabitants, all on and above and below, from head to toe, their physical, biological bodies, inside and out. This is a warm, pulsating wave. It is inviting, it is loving, and it is nurturing. And it cascades out and embraces all of us, everything. And we feel a warm, vibrational frequency. And it floods us and saturates us. We feel as if we have no weight inside and out. All we see are vibrant colors everywhere. We see the gods within all of the humanoid bodies. We see the brilliance of the light that we all are. We experience the love that created all of us. This is a continual, cascading, transformative, sparkling, vibrant, penetrating, saturating source creation. And it is literally doing this right in this now, right in this circle of light, this halo, right now in this meditation. Picture it and experience it, because it is just the beginning. All that we can experience is all that we are, because all that we are is all that there is, ever has been, ever will be, ever beyond, and forever. So we literally are basking in the love that we are, and in the love that created us, and in the Father, source creation, and all that there is. Mother, Father, God, the masculine and the feminine, prime source creator God, all of us together in deep eternal love, in total peace, prosperity, tenderness, gentleness, kindness, bliss, joy, peace, tranquility, benevolence, generosity, and humbleness. All of us feel it, because it is absolutely astronomically powerful. And it's saturating us. Some of us coming up from the bottoms of our feet, flooding all the way up to the tops of our heads and back again. It is a pulsating energy. Crystalline Light Tower is a blaze of source creation. And it is pulsating and cascading, lighting up the space, the darkness, turning turning the darkness to light. For it is the light that shines within us, and that light is the creation of all things, of everything. Feel it and embrace it. Feel the warm vibrational frequency. Feel the tingling in your fingers, in your arms, in your body. Feel the warm embrace. You are perfection. We all are. We are created out of deep eternal love. We all are. And we are all the kingdom of God. I'll join you in the meditation and return to close us out. try to keep this image in full motion throughout the rest of the day, the evening and night, and the following morning. It is a unconscious shift that we have been engaging with, and now we bring it to consciousness and understand that everything is moving forward and up fast. And the gods within us are completely clear of this, aware. Now we are completely clear and aware of it. And we are moving this frequency by our intent through the power of our creation to a much higher frequency of deep eternal love. And it is now engaged, and the crystalline tower stays and will continue. You can revisit it anytime during the day, night, day, whatever, and it is still doing exactly what we've engaged it to do. It is literally eliminating and vaporizing all the dark matter frequency because it cannot hold its form. We'll be back here Wednesday, February 12th, 2020 at 3 p.m. Eastern to continue the Global Guide